Good morning, students. Today, let us discuss about modules. There are some standard functionalities in Python that are written in a particular module. For using these functionalities, it is essential to import the corresponding module first. For example, there are various functionalities available under math module. So if you want to find the square root of some number, then we need to import the module math first and then use the square root function. Modules are imported using the import command. So we are supposed to write import math. Then math dot, what is that function? We need to import square root of 25. So you are going to find the square root of 25. Answer is equal to 5. Next, from import statement. What is this? There are many variables and functions present in the module. If we use them using import statement. Using this import statement, we can select any variable and function present within that module. Using from import statement, we can select particular variable. If you want to select the particular variable and function present in that module, so we are going to use what? From import statement. So from import statement, from math, import square root. So you are going to select particular variable called as what? Particular function square root, so that we can do the square root of 25, answer equal to 5. So for if you want to import a particular variable from a particular function, then you are going to use from import. If we want to use a different name for the standard function present in the module, then we need to use as keyword. So now till now we are using this sqrt function, which is there, which is a standard function present inside the math module. For example, I want to use my own module, my underscore sqrt. So we can rename this sqrt as my underscore sqrt. So for if you are going to call that function instead of standard function name, you can go with this as keyword. From math, import sqrt as my underscore sqrt. Now, if you give my underscore sqrt, you will get the output equal to 5. So, name of the module. Every module has a name. So, we can use the following attribute, name attribute of the module. So, how we are going to represent this name module, name attribute? Before this name, we are going to give 2 underscores. After that, 2 underscores. For example, if you want to take the welcome. So the name of the module is what? Main module. Why? Because the name is an inbuilt variable that is set when the program starts. So whenever the program is going to start, it is inbuilt variable. If the program is running as a script name as a value, creating a module. If you want to create any module, what is the procedure? We can create our own module in every Python program as a module. So whatever you want to write, like your own Python program, it is called as what? Module. That means every file, for whatever the data you are going to write, you need to save it with .py extension. So you are writing your own program and you are going to save it with .py extension. Now steps to create a file. So for example, if you want to create a file which is going to use, which will give print message. So print message.py. So in this file, function fun is going to be defined. So what is this? So you are calling this function fun and you are going to get the particular user, whatever the name you are going to pass, it is going to be printed. So what you are supposed to do, you need to create print message.py. So in that, the function fun is going to be created. So here, what is the name of the module? Print message.py. So this is going to be created. Inside that, what we are supposed to write? We are going to write the message. This one. Okay. So there is a function called as what? There's a fun already. It is going to be created and saved with the file name extension.print.py. Okay. Then no. Let us look here. Now open another Python shell and import the above file. So whatever the module you have typed this one in the print.py, you need to import it. What is the name of the file? Print.py. That's why you need to import print. So the name of the file which is going to be stored is print. That's why it is import print. Print dot. What is the function we defined here? Fun. So print dot fun. What is the name we're going to pass? Username as KLS. So the name will be printed as welcome KLS. Similarly, if you want to print Fibonacci series, we need to write program called as Fib series. So here there is one program, .py extension. What is that? Fib series. In that we are going to we are going to write the program for Fibonacci series to print the series, whatever the number we are going as input, we are going to give it as input. It will be printed. So Fib series is saved. So you are going to pass the value 8. So if you say the module, in that what is written here, so here you are going to pass the value. So whatever the number you are going to find the series, fib of that particular number you are going to pass, the same is going to be passed. What is that? 8. For 8, the Fibonacci series is given as 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So this is going to be printed. Next, dir function. So this is called as what? It's an inbuilt function. It is used to display the functions, variables or classes used in the module. So, so if you want to find this dir function, please go through this. So you are going to write a definition. What is that? Display of user. So if you want to print some user data, then what is that module which is called as what? Admin. So admin, in that what are the inbuilt functions or variables or classes are there? It will show all those functions and classes in admin. It is going to be printed here. Next, Python module. It is basically a file containing some functions and statements. When Python file is executed directly, it is considered as a main module. The main module is recognized as main and provide the basis for a complete Python program. The main module can import any number of other modules, but main module cannot be imported into the other module. Okay, let us go with the next topic, global and local and built-in namespace. What is this? There are three commonly used categories of namespaces: global namespace, local namespace, and built-in namespace. So global namespace contains a module which is currently executing. The local namespace is the namespace which is defining the names which are, it is a local function. The built-in namespace is the namespace in which built-in functionality can be invoked. Import math, def, you are going to write for even number, you are writing this. So that's why here what is the logic for the even number? The number is divisible by 2 and the remainder equal to 0. It will return the number, otherwise return 0. Otherwise it is not an even number, right? Print, enter some number. So you are going to enter some number. We are going to consider that value. If it is not equal to 0, you need to find the square root of the number. For example, if you are going to calculate some number, 10. 10 is an integer number, but you are going to get the square root of this 10. So this is the value you are going to get. Next, what is private variable? All the identifiers defined in the module are public. So whatever the identifiers we are going to define in the module, all are taken as public. That means the identifier defined in one module can be invoked by the other module without any restriction. But there are private variables, the variables that begin with underscores. Two underscores are called private variable. These are variables used only within that module. Other module cannot access these private variables. So if you are going to know what is inside these modules, we can use help command. So you are going to get the data which is present inside the modules. Thank you. This is for modules.